Okay, ready, go. Okay, the impact was not good.
No. Thank you.
Okay, and let me do one more from here. Ready, go. Yeah, that impact was better. So let's take a look at what you're currently doing. So this is the frontal view. As you can see, during the backswing, so your left knee is going in this way. Mm-hmm. So you're going into this position here. Mm-hmm. That means you're turning your pelvis quite a bit. Now, the thing is, on the way down, the pelvis turn and your arm action are not well timed. So essentially, your lower body turn and the upper body action, the arm action, are not well timed. That means they are just working separately. So the lower body turn is not really helping the arm turn here, because you're already open and then try to swing the.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Swing the arm instead of lower body helping the motion of the arms. Right? Okay. And also, you tend to stand up. So this is the down the line view, but during the backswing already your body is kind of standing up, extending. Mm-hmm. And then from there, try to hit hard with your arms.
So I've tried for the past ever since, I don't know, since January, since I contacted you, to do these exercises and stuff, and I quickly realized that I was not doing them correctly.
Yeah, so as soon as you start the backswing, your body tends to extend here and go from there. So in the downswing condition and the backswing condition are very different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why you lose the impact. So in order to have consistent impact, you have to bring the club in such a way that it always passes that point. But depending on how you move your body, the condition changes. So oftentimes you miss the ball. Yeah, you hit the several, early on, but they were not consistent.
Okay.
So still, I think you have enough strength. So don't tell me that you can't do certain things because you're old, right?
No, I don't tell anyone that, but
all right. So
sometimes I feel that way.
So
let's just pretend I'm 50.
So the swing is quite quick, and also if you look at the end of the backswing, mm-hmm. and then to downswing, mostly the motion is this casting motion here. Mm-hmm. If you look at, so your left arm is fairly straight, mm-hmm. and using this, try to use the wrist. You try to throw the club out, so you have a casting motion. Okay. So when this happens, it's hard to increase the club speed at impact. You have to keep it close to your body early on, and then extend here instead of letting it go at the top here. Okay. So I see a number of things.
So I don't know if this will help you, but I've been trying to get my when I was younger, I played quite a bit of golf, and I wasn't bad, and then back in the late 90s, I decided to get serious again, and I started to, I was shooting like in the mid 80s to low 80s when I started again, and then I decided I wanted to get back in the 70s, and I started taking golf lessons, and within 5 years, I shot 117, actually in Arizona, and that was about it for me. And then I found Jim Hardy. And I'll give you the really abbreviated version. He's a very nice guy and everything, but I decided I was going to pick one method and stick to it. And so he started about at the same time giving these 2-day seminars for amateurs. So I went to the first one of these, and he said to take the golf club, and he said, I want you to swing the golf club around you. He said, I want you to swing the golf club around you as hard as you can. And he said, I want you to hit someone behind you, just standing up like this, and I want you to twist the golf club as hard as you can when you do it, all right? So I was doing this. So you know, I'm very diligent. I'm a very hard worker. You know, I was hitting balls 4 days a week. And gradually I started to hit the ball much harder, and everything was left because this is what was happening.
Come in here, in the interview.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to be here. Sorry. This is what was happening, right? And I was very steep. It got to the point where my impact position was like this rather than down in here. And so then I went back a couple years later to another thing, and he says, now I want you to use your lower body too, right? So I started to use my lower body. I'd get up here, and then I'd swing as hard as I could, but I'd start like this. This immediately did this. This made this problem worse, right? Then a couple years later, I went again, to another seminar with the guy. He said, do you know what palm in a basketball is? You know, if you're dribbling a basketball, you can do this, or you can go like this. Yeah, this palm.
Yeah.
So he says, I want you to take your right hand and palm the basketball. So I started to do this. So by now, I was doing this. That turned into this. So I was ahead of the ball at impact. So I have been trying. That was in 2006 I started all this. By 2015, 16, after this I had enough. I was playing the worst golf of my life, and it's a tribute to my tenacity, I guess, that I did this.
Perhaps there should be some intentions in those instructions, but somehow it didn't.
I totally agree. So the only one, so when I gave this up, I started to go to some other instructors, and not one of them would listen to me telling, you know, about what I was feeling, because it's all about, at the end of the day, what I'm feeling, right? And the only one who looked at a video of mine, coincidentally enough, and told me immediately what the problem was you. You're the only one. You won't recall this, but you asked me to send you a video, I think, and I did. And you said, oh yeah, you're way early from the top. You're the only one out of all these guys. Some of these guys were like top 50 instructors and stuff. I was totally amazed.
All right. Yeah. So
either you're the last stop for me.
It's
either this works or I'm done.
It's unfortunate, but yeah.
But I wanted you to have the background. So this is the problem that I've struggled with. You know, my arms are out here. This is where I'm standing up, and so now you're seeing a little bit of a hybrid, because based on based on your videos, I started to get the club more down in here, right? Trying to get my wrist more into this position, right? Because at one point in time I was actually doing this, right? It's been a very bad 20-year experience.
So let's focus on the positive side.
Yes.
The fact that you are bringing the left knee in, that means you are turning your pelvis. That's good.
Right.
So you can use the pelvis mobility and then turn more. That's good. And then in terms of your hand position, I think that's good. Although you tend to have really the left arm quite straight and relax a little bit, but I think the hand positions are okay.
Okay.
So what we'll mainly work on is time the lower body turn and the arm motion, so that
get these arms down like this,
so that you can actually use the lower body turn to promote the club motion, arm and club motion. That's one thing. And we need to get rid of the casting action. Okay. That alone will change your swing quite a bit. And also, when you start using the arms and wrist properly, you don't have to extend body like this. Okay. So,
yeah.
So
see, I've been trying not to do this because I was so steep. My golf club was so steep coming down, right? I had to stand up, right, or I'd hit the ground.
Yeah. So we'll establish a reasonable swing plane. We'll work on that. And then for that, I think one thing you'll have to learn is how to relax your arms and wrist a little bit. So feel the motion of the club. Then you will see what to do with the body. But so let's start with the kettlebell swing as a warm-up plus sort of prepping your body and then also engaging the lower body more. Okay. So let's use this 10-pounder.
Thanks for listening so patiently. I know you hear a lot of.
So as you have seen in the videos, so we'll use this 10-pounder and then pretty much swing back and forth here. And then in doing this, we will try to engage the lower body more.
When you say lower body, you say this,
The pelvis and the legs.
pelvis and the legs.
So
Got it.
the legs are the ones actually driving the pelvis. If you have active interaction with the ground, then the legs should act.
Okay.
Then they will change the motion of the pelvis. So if you look at the pelvis motion carefully, then you will have good idea of how well you are interacting with the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, but with the palms forward, in your case, because you tend to have I'll just go back here and then stand on these plates. So underneath we have the force plates, although we're not using these, but
Okay,
just to stand there.
Yeah.
And then relax your arms, and then lean a bit more forward. So for the kettlebell swing, because this is short, so you can have relatively upright plane here.
Gotcha.
Swing the kettlebell back and forth, easy. Yeah. In doing that, relax the arms. Okay. So mainly use the lower body. So let's do a swing back and forth. Keep swinging back and forth. Swing. In doing that, try to have a sort of rhythm here. So swing, 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 dance, swing, swing, swing. So if you just swing back and forth, it's so mundane, right? So you have to have a little bit of dancing action here.
I never was much of a dancer.
No, you don't have to be a good dancer. I'm not a good dancer, but
You look pretty good.
I can use the
You got
rhythm.
some good footwork.
Yeah, so swing, 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 okay, swing. Oh yeah, you have good movement pattern here. So as I said, I think you can use your lower body. So it may be an easy session today.
Good.
Yeah, swing, swing, and then 1, 2, 3, wind up, throw. Yes. So that's typically what I use in terms of structure. So you will you will swing several times, and then 1, 2, 3, let it go. So the last wind up is really important.
Okay.
Using that, you are developing, the speed of the kettlebell. So let's do it once more. Swing, swing, feel the rhythm, dance, dance, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Yep. Yes. If you look at your kettlebell swing, you have good movement pattern. So, yeah, this is encouraging. Swing, 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 swing. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Yeah, if you look at the overall flow here, the lower body motion is reasonable. I like it.
So I'm not totally disabled.
As I said, in your backswing, you tend to put the left knee in. That means that you are turning your pelvis. So that means you are mobilizing your lower body. So,
That's
and
good.
then let's do the medicine ball throw.
Holy cow, man, am I in bad shape? I'm in COVID shape.
It's 6 pound, so it's lighter than the kettlebell. Do the same thing. This time, the hand should be more like a sideward here. Swing, swing, and then 1, 2, 3, and throw. And now, when you throw this ball, you have to increase the speed on the way down instead of try to throw the arms at the end. So by developing the speed of the ball, simply release it here.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's see. If you throw in the wrong direction, then we can damage these expensive cameras. Okay? They are running at 1,000 hertz. It's a high-speed cameras. So you have to be determined and then throw the ball.
Go down there and get out of the way.
Throw the ball to me. Okay. So initially you don't have to throw really hard, but try to feel the timing.
Okay.
If you release it late, then the ball will go up and then left. Too early,
That'd be me.
too early, then it'll be down and right.
Okay.
So try to
I would definitely be this way.
throw the ball to me, and also waist height. Okay. Okay. So swing, dance, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Oh, it's perfect.
Good?
Yeah, your wind-up was really good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
It feels totally different than my golf swing.
and then the ball was toward me, so that was good. Again, let's do it again. So again, all you need to do is relax your arms, using the lower body, and feel the rhythm, and then final wind-up, and then let it go. Okay. So again.
I'm one late on your count, I know that.
Swing, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Yes, this is good. This is good. So in other words, you are using your lower body well.
Am I?
Yeah. So all we need is improve the timing of the lower body action and the arm action.
Okay.
Okay. And particularly when you don't do the casting, then you will have a lot better timing. When you have casting here, then you emphasize the arm motion here or wrist motion early.
Okay.
And then the body turns. These are not in a good timing. So this time I will record this. Okay, ready? Go. Swing, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Swing, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. It's perfect.
I'm not trying to throw it hard, I'm just trying to get it straight.
Yeah, the timing and the flow was really good. Swing. Swing. 1, 2, 3, and throw. Yeah. So if you look
That's
at if you look at both the kettlebell swing and the medicine ball throw, your lower body motion is reasonable. So
So there may be hope for us.
oh yeah, definitely. And
Thank you.
and then let's use the rope now. So the rope swing will be a bit challenging because it's a long and
It will be.
flexible.
I have a rope. Actually, I have that red rope right there.
So you
Didn't bring it though.
want to try a different color?
No, I don't care what color it is.
No, I'll give you one. So
No, you don't need to give me one. I bought one.
okay, then let's do this.
You can save it for your next time.
My favorite color, this blue and white here. I graduated.
The national colors of Korea. That's the one we should use.
It's on the flag we have red and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but this is Penn State color, blue and white.
Oh, okay. I have to admit, I'm not very good with this. I've tried this and.
So in doing this rope swing, again, relax your arms. If you relax your arms, then you will be able to use your lower body better. Okay? And then also try to feel the motion of the rope. But the most important thing is you have to work with the rope.
Well, you know, one of the biggest wake-up calls, and again, I'm just feeding back to you what comes through to me as a student. I'm not trying to interfere with your teaching. But the thing you did on, you know, where you had the graphs and everything else, and you sat down, you said, you know, you were sitting, you were explaining everything. And when you says, well, you know, your arms are a pendulum, right? But there's two pendulums. There's this pendulum, and then there's this pendulum.
The club is moving around the
Club,
wrist.
right?
Yeah.
This was like a total wake-up call to me, because my arms actually move like this, right? And I realized that what you've been doing these things, these arms and hands, at least through this area, are just moving.
Yeah. So
This.
so the goal is to move the rope along this consistent plane, right?
Right.
That your body, all your body parts have to work together to secure that motion.
Right.
Instead of going this way, right? So,
Okay.
let's do the rope swing and see how well you are doing this. So relax your arms and then feel the motion of the rope. Particularly when you relax your arms, then you will be able to have a better feel of how your rope is moving.
Okay.
When you try to dominate the rope by using a lot of efforts here, then you lose the feel.
Okay.
So relax your arms, particularly in your case because your lower body motion is good. So all we need is to have a better timing of all this, right?
Okay.
And then it's important to feel the motion of the rope. So relax your arms a little bit, and then try to feel the motion of the rope. Oh, David, this is really good.
It is?
Surprisingly good here, yes. So feel the motion, yes, feel the motion of the rope. Even the speed of the backswing, yeah. Increase the speed a little bit more. Oh. At the age of 69, this is a splendid. Okay, I will record this. Keep going. Keep going. Swing. 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 Yes. Record this. Keep going. Keep going. Swing. Swing. Swing, swing, swing. Then I don't understand why when you hold the club, then you start using your wrist that much, and your rope swing is really good. Yeah. You must have practiced this a lot. That I can see.
No, I stopped because I thought I was doing it wrong.
You see. Once you have a good lower body motion, and then you are not trying to dominate the rope with your arms, so you have relaxed the arms reasonably, and then feel the motion of the rope, then everything goes really smooth like this. If you can swing the club like this, then that's it. Okay, I will graduate you, okay? So let's do the rope swing again. I will record from this direction.
Okay.
Again, as you do this, feel the rhythm. Try to have a bit of a dance motion, okay? Slight up and down motion. And then what you just did is perfect. So let's do it again. Who will believe that you are 69? Okay, swing, swing, easy. So relax your arms and feel the motion of the rope. Swing. Swing, 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 swing. Yeah, the timings are also really good. So you're not rushing down. I don't see
any. That's because I've been practicing this.
And then the rope is coming here, and then you start the downswing. So when you use the rope, I don't see any sign of rush down here.
Good.
Still, it's a bit arm dominant swing, but this is okay. You know, if you can time, now you are timing the body motion and then arm motion quite well here. So really, your body is now helping the rope motion.
Oh, okay.
Instead of this goes in its own way, and then this goes in its own way, all different. But now here, you'll be able to see that the motion of the rope is really consistent here. That you are using the whole body to bring the rope along that plane here. So, surprisingly, surprisingly.
Hey, I can shoot between 84 and 100 on any given day.
So if you can do this with the club, then it'll be perfect. So let's then use the club and do the same thing.
It's definitely this just letting it go thing. You know, with the arm.
Yeah, you have to. If you relax your arms and the wrist, then you will feel the motion of the club better, and that way you can time everything a lot better.
Okay.
So when you try to dominate it with the stiff arm and then putting a lot of effort, then it causes trouble. So again, relax your arms, wrist, and then try to feel the motion of the club. You know, similar to the rope swing you just did. Try to swing back and forth.
So I want to be more in this area?
Yes, yes. And again,
I'm used to swinging up here, right?
yeah. Again, the goal is to find this consistent swing plane, and then you just do the same body movement you just did with the rope.
Okay.
And then feel the motion of the club. And particularly pay attention to whether your body motion is really helping the club motion, or they are all moving on their own. Okay. So
how do you think I would know whether it was helping or not? I would just feel it?
One, if you feel really comfortable, that means everything is working nicely.
Oh, that means it's good?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When you feel somehow it's awkward, that means you have force buildup somewhere because the timings are not right.
Okay.
So if the sequence is really good, then the burden on your body will be minimized. So you feel really comfortable. But again, the key is relax your arms and wrist. Don't try to swing really hard here. Just swing back and forth, and then feel the same motion you just did with the rope.
So my hands belong more in here.
Keep it a bit close to your body.
Like here?
Yeah, yeah. And
That's
then
not too close then?
That's perfect. That's perfect. And you can.
This is much closer than I normally stand to the ball.
And then it's okay to use your wrist, but don't try to force the club motion. But as you feel the motion of the club, you can help the motion of the club by using the wrist.
Got it.
Okay.
In
So
a release motion.
yeah, your arms and wrist should help the motion of the club you want, instead of try to dominate it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, easy wrist and arms and the swing back and forth. You can go a bit bigger. You can go a bit bigger. And then also at the top, give a little bit of wrist motion, so don't force anything. Both ways you can make a bit bigger. Swing. Swing, yes. Swing, yeah. Now, as you do, try to swing the club slightly this way, leftward. Your swing plane is currently outward.
Well, that's a total change for me, because normally I'm swinging over there.
Yeah, try to swing a little bit, leftward, so that toward me. But currently, even your swing motion with the club, this is good. So keep doing this. Yeah, I think what's happening is that when you try to use your arms a lot, then it causes all the trouble. But when you relax your arms and wrist reasonably, then the swing pattern is really good. So you have to feel this rhythm, and then make sure that everything is based on this rhythm, okay?
Okay.
Swing back and forth, easy arms, and then give wrist motion, swing, 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 yes. Now you feel, the idea of releasing the arms and wrist. So you're not really fighting. Yeah, you're not really fighting.
Right.
So on the way down, try to keep hands a bit closer to your body. Yeah. Then it's easy. It's a lot easier to turn your body. If it goes out here, your body cannot turn, or the body turn and the arm motion are not working together.
Right.
Because the arm is going that way, your body is moving this way. But if you bring a bit closer, then arm motion and the body motion, these will work really well here.
Okay.
You'll be able to turn. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, no need to force the club motion.
Just let it go.
Yeah, just feel the flow. Feel the overall flow. Swing back and forth. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm afraid if I get my hands in, that's what I start doing.
So when the club head hits this area here early, that means your body is turning early and then it's dropping behind. So that's the only thing you need to pay attention to.
Okay, that's my biggest problem, this.
So instead of letting the body turn this way and then the arms and hands are dropping later, okay, try to use the lower body to drive the arms and club.
Okay.
And also keep the gaze on the ball.
Gaze on the ball.
So that way you don't lose the control. Again. Swing. Let's go easy, easy. Just to try to feel the motion of the, club. So swing back and forth, easy, and then try to feel the motion of the club. Swing, and now. So as you do this, you tend to put more emphasis on the downswing, but try to put more emphasis on the backswing. Yeah. So instead of try to swing harder in the backswing, just to try to have more wind up, and from there let it go, wind up, and then let it go.
When you say let it go from the top, I just want to make sure I understand this. So when I let it go from the top, normally I do this. So
no, let it go.
You want me to let it go like
here.
Like,
yeah,
what is my left shoulder doing? So if I'm in this position,
the shoulder will guide the left arm, and then left arm is thrown like this.
Down.
Yeah.
Not out. No.
No. Not try to drag
That's
it.
what I do.
It's a dragging. It's called the dragging.
Right.
Let it go means you will speed up here on the way down, and then here release and then let it go. Using the momentum, let it go instead of try to drag all the way. When you drag all the way, that causes inconsistent impact because of the dragging motion, you are constantly affecting the motion of the club, even at the impact.
Gotcha.
So you have to generate enough speed on the way down, and then guide the club head, and then simply let it go. So trust the momentum of the club head. Okay. The momentum of the club head will do the job and hit the ball instead of you trying to influence the motion of the club. Okay. So make sure you don't, after the impact, you don't try to move the body a lot. This will actually influence the impact condition. So come down here and then let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
And drop it and then let it go. Instead of try to put a lot of effort in the follow through. Okay. So again, easy and then swing. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much this follow-through motion, this is just the continuation of the previous motion. Okay. You are not really influencing the motion of the club in the follow-through. The key is developing speed here, speed of the club head here, right. And then near the impact, just to let it go. Using the momentum of the club head, hit the ball. Instead of try to use your arms and wrists and even the body, okay. Try to influence the impact. The impact has to come from the speed of the club head, not by your body effort. So again,
so from here, I don't really need to be thinking about increasing the speed consciously, do I?
No. So just start the downswing turn with your shoulder turn or the body turn, and then let the arm go.
And when we say turn, so for turn now for me it's going to be more like this.
Yes.
Rather than this.
No, not the flat turn.
My shoulders normally turn like this.
If you go flat, then again that will influence the motion of the club, and it causes inconsistent shots. Okay. Because this flat turn and then the club motion you want to generate, these are not compatible. Very different. Okay. So if you guide your shoulder motion reasonably so that it doesn't alter the path of the club head motion. Okay. So that's what I mean by your body parts have to work together to secure that motion. Okay. So if you introduce a motion which is not compatible, then it influences the club head motion in a negative way. Then you lose the control. Okay. So again, the goal is to bring the club head down along the path you.
So I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about any of that now.
So in the end, what's important is the club head motion, right? So as long as you generate that club head motion you want, then that means your body parts are all working together to give you that motion. So then you don't have to worry about that.
So For me, is there any trigger besides knowing that my backswing's mature, for instance, that would start me down? Is there any trigger that I need to do? Like, do I need to do this? Do I need to do? Do I need to do this?
Instead of paying attention to this is called the external focus, or
Right. Yeah, got it.
But instead of trying to figure out what your body does, okay, try to direct your attention to something outside. Could it be the ball? Could it be your target position after the swing, or something like that? But don't worry too much about your body motion. That actually throws off the sequence.
Okay.
So whenever we have external focus, the body motion actually better organizes.
Oh,
it's an interesting aspect. But so all you need to worry about is just a good wind up.
So all I'm going to think about then is just a good wind up back.
And also internally, you can use something like Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh. Then your swing tempo is basically dictated by that rhythm, right?
Okay.
So you'll have consistent rhythm.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about when to start.
Okay. So you're going on the front move.
So here, that's when we use the step drills usually. But you can just change things. Here, this is just a continuous swing back and forth.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Please stand on this side because the camera there.
Oh.
So in this one, you don't have to worry about that rhythm. All you need is put effort equally in both directions.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you don't have to really put a lot of effort in the downswing, but your goal is to generate this consistent club head motion. Okay, so if you increase the speed, still make sure you are generating this consistent motion of the club head.
Okay.
That's all you need to worry about.
Okay.
It's because it's just a repeating motion back and forth.
So, where's VJ singing there?
That when you do the step drills.
Oh, that's for the step drills. Oh, okay.
VJ sing.
Gotcha. So this is
eventually we have to also develop good rhythm there.
This is the part. Okay.
Yeah. But in this one,
all I'm looking for now is just to get the club moving back and
swing back and forth, and also you can shift your body back and forth. This is also okay, as long as you can continue this without losing control. As long as you feel comfortable,
right,
you can have a more shift motion.
Okay.
Actually, the key is the shift motion. If you allow your pelvis to shift more, then the whole thing becomes a lot easier, and then it'll be a lot easier to have a good rhythm.
So the shift motion is not this, and it's not this.
So initially, just to try to move the whole body laterally like this, okay, and then at the end you will have this turn motion added. Okay. Turn here. So swing.
Okay.
So
you're definitely moving much more than I do, I'm sure.
Yeah. So it's as easy as just introducing this shift motion. At the end of the shift, you will automatically have turn. Like keep swinging. This is the main thing. You have to have a consistent motion of the club head. Okay. So it's not about moving your body to your pleasure, but rather you have to move the club head consistently, because the club head is the one hitting the ball, right? Your body parts have to work together to secure the club head motion. So always, when you feel you're losing the rhythm, then relax your arms and wrist. Try to feel the motion of the club head.
Okay.
Now, make the swing a bit bigger, bring the arms a bit higher, but still make sure, keep the gaze on the ball, so that you can have a consistent swing back and forth. Yes. For this, let's use a longer tee. Okay. Then it'll be easier to hit the tip. Currently, that's for your regular shots, but for the practice, it'll be better to use a longer tee. Yeah, try to touch the tip of the tee. Again, swing back and forth. The best way to practice is just to repeat the motion back and forth. Yes. So in doing this, relax your arms more, and also you have to pay attention to whether your lower body motion is helping the motion of the club, or it's just working completely independently. So you have to use your lower body to promote this motion. Okay. When you swing back and forth, the lower body should help you to move your arms and club instead of going differently. But I think your movement pattern right now is really good. So if we strengthen this aspect in the actual swing, then that's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is okay to add more arm motion now, more effort in the arm motion. Once you develop good flow, then you can increase the level of effort. Now, so after, yeah, like that. So after swinging this several times, and then the final one, good wind up, and then let it go. Okay. So let's do the same thing. Remember, we did the kettlebell swing and then the medicine ball throw, but as you swing back and forth, I will start counting. And then 1, 2, 3, and swing. Okay. So 3 and swing.
So not 3, 1 more.
Yeah. So again, repeat this back and forth, and then I will start counting. So swing, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, and so you rushed a little bit. The last one, yeah, you rushed a little bit, but that's the idea. That's the idea.
But you know, I can almost feel the difference between this timing, because when I'm moving this, and if this starts to move, I feel it immediately now. Pelvis helping or hurting.
Now the body is moving quite well, but you don't just as long as your arms do not dominate the whole thing, then wait until the lower body is guiding, then that should be okay. So you gradually, as you repeat this swing back and forth, you are changing your movement pattern. So this is good. This is good. So now, let's go to the step drills.
Oh, do we have to?
Yeah, the warm-up phase is done.